Hello, my name is Kayla Christopher, and I currently work as a student lab assistant at the View Lab, or Evaluation and User Experience Lab here at UAH. Over the course of the last few months, I've been working exclusively on a project called the UX Database, which serves to provide UX researchers with free yet applicable tools to conduct quality research and produce documents on an affordable budget. In this video today, I will be presenting the database in its finalized form and also giving a brief tutorial on how to navigate between its different functionalities. Hello, so in the previous clip I mentioned that I will be giving you a brief tutorial on how to navigate my project that I've been working on called the UX Database. So first things first, you're going to want to open up your desired browser of choice, and in the search bar above, you're going to type in uxdatabase.roguapp.com. There you go. So here you are. You're going to be met with a welcome page and then kind of just an informational section on what exactly the database is, what you're to expect from it, and kind of just a basic skeleton of how you should probably go about navigating this. And below that is just additional information on the View Lab here at UAH. So first things first, I want to direct your attention up to this corner here, the upper right hand corner. You'll see it says last updated on February 28th, 2021, and you may be wondering, well, what does that mean? What am I from the user supposed to get from that? This is basically just reassurance from us to you, the users, that the information that you are receiving from this database is up to date. We are continuously trying to filter out the old information and input the new when need be. So kind of just to put your peace at mind, the information that you're getting is relevant and recent. So the next important thing on this page that you're going to want to direct your attention to is over here on the left. Here you can see kind of a checklist that says categories and features. So we're going to kind of go about this one step at a time. This is probably the most important part of this website. This is where you are going to be able to kind of narrow down your options and find the perfect tool for you. So let's start with categories. The category section is probably where you're going to be placing most of your attention. This is kind of an organization to kind of categorize all the tools and put them under sort of an umbrella term of what their primary function is. So let's say I want to look for screen capturing and recording tools. So for my project, I think I would like to find a free screen capturing and recording tool that would be best for me. So let's filter, and here you go. You have 3 results that came up for screen capturing and recording tools. So you can click these buttons here, and there will be a drop down, Hotjar, Inspectlit, and OBS. The next thing you may notice is on your right here. This chart is giving you kind of the basic information that you will probably need to make a deduction on which tool is the best for the project that you're working on. Obviously, everyone's project is going to be different. You're going to need different tools. You're going to need different features. So this is to help you to compare and contrast between each of these tools and be like, maybe Hotjar is what I'm looking for. It's just to help you basically to make an informed decision. So let's say, okay, I like what Hotjar is offering, so I want to look at Hotjar. Here you can go to the Go to Site button, click, and in a new tab, it will open up to the website. So from here you can look at the product, you can look at the pricing, you can look at the About Us section, whatever you want to do, you are free to do here. So let's go back to the database. Okay, so I found my screen capturing tools, but maybe I want to get more specific. So for my project, yes, I want screen capturing tools, but I also want mental modeling tools as well. I want a screen capturing tool that can also perform mental modeling tasks as well, simultaneously. So let's click on mental modeling tools and see what we get. Here you go, 3 results. So you have UX Tweak, which is new, Hotjar, and Inspectlet. And what you may notice here is that OBS is missing. And that is because OBS does not classify at all as a mental modeling tool. OBS, mental modeling is not OBS's primary function. OBS does not have any secondary functions that could kind of serve as a mental modeling feature. And so therefore it is excluded from this list. So now you know if I want something that can screen capture and record and also perform mental modeling tasks, OBS is not for me. I want to start looking at UX Tweak, Hotjar, and Inspectlet. Okay, so let's move down to the features section. So the features section is it's not a requirement. It's not something that you have to filter for. This is just kind of an additional add-on. It's just to help you get an even more specific filter if you want. So let's say I want mental modeling tools and screen capturing tools, but I also want to see tools that offer discounts for institutions and students for my own convenience. So let's click on educational pricing. Filter. There you go, you've narrowed it down now to 2 results. So if I wanted a tool that is classified as mental modeling and screen capturing, but I also wanted it to offer discounts for students like me, I know that maybe UX Tweak and Hotjar are the 2 options that I would want to look into for this specific tool that I'm looking for. So again, just to reiterate, the features, they're not necessary. Even the categories are not necessary, and we'll go into that next. But the features are basically just a little add-on on the side. If I want to get more specific, I could apply that option. So let's clear my search here with the convenient clear all button so I can just start over. Like I mentioned before, the features are not necessary to filter, but neither are the categories really. So while the categories help you to kind of get a foot up and have a nice foundation to stand on in terms of the features of the tools that you want to find or the functions of the tools that you want to find, you can also be a little more general, a little more broad, and just look for tools that say are good for persona building. So I want tools that are good for persona building. I don't care what their function is in the moment. I just want to know what tools will allow me to build personas. So I will click on personas in the features option. And here you go. You have 3 results for the persona option: UX Pressure, Infolio template, and Miro template. And again, it's important to note that these may not be from the same category, but they all satisfy the same purpose, the same filter for personas. So the next important thing and the last important thing that you will want to turn your attention to is this filter right here, the include results that may be best fit. So now you may be wondering, okay, well, what does that mean? So the essential purpose of this database is to get specific, narrow down what exactly you want to find in your tools. I want this exact tool, so I'm going to filter for it. But let's say, for example, I want screen capturing tools, but it doesn't necessarily have to be the primary function of the tool. Maybe I just want a tool that can perform screen capturing, but it's not necessarily what it is meant to do. I kind of just want to see all of my options on the table so I can pick and choose which tool may be the best for me, whether I want it to be more specific to screen capturing or whether it just has a feature for screen capturing that I like. So let's go ahead and do screen capturing recording tools and also include results that may be best fit. Filter, and there you go. What used to be 3 results is now 5 results with this include results that may be best fit filter. So you can see UX Tweak, Hotjar, and Specklick, OBS, and Origami Studio. Again, for example, UX Tweak and Origami Studio do not show up when you initially just search for screen capturing tools because that is not their primary function. But they do have features that can be used for screen capturing. So I think that wraps up this tutorial. Hopefully you have a good time searching for the tools that you want to. Hopefully you don't have too much trouble. I hope that you enjoy the database and that you find it to be convenient for your search. Thank you so much for watching this video and have a good day.